Yo, what is poppin' guys? This is Ark and welcome back to another Mythic Heroes video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the new Pantheon mode that just came out a couple hours ago at the time of this recording with the newest patch. With the newest patch, they made a couple of changes to the original Pantheon and they also added in a new kind of Pantheon called Void Pantheon. Let's take a look at some of the new changes to the original Pantheon first. There is now a pillage system where we will be able to pillage the Pantheon with a new item called Pillage Scrolls to earn rewards. The option to pillage the Pantheon should become available after clearing stage 20-4 in the main campaign. There is also a new revival function. They replaced the old revival system with a consumable item called the Acorn of Heart, which can be earned by completing your dailies, 1 acorn per day. It looks like it will revive heroes to full health and energy, as well as gives them a buff for the remainder of the Pantheon run. For existing players, we will be getting 10 Acorn of Hearts as compensation with the patch as well. Pretty poggers, but I wonder how it will work exactly. Will it be like 1 acorn per hero, or will you need like a certain amount to revive all heroes? Guess we'll just have to wait and see. They also made a change to the final boss. Looks like Kronos can now be defeated by depleting his health points and will no longer have the rage meter bar anymore. They also made a change to the boss rewards where we will have a chance to get 2 custom faith chests and divinity gems in addition to the original rewards. Who doesn't like more freebies, am I right? I will link the full patch notes down in the description below or in the pinned comment if you guys want to read the full patch notes, because they did add in some other interesting new features as well. Before we hop into the Void Pantheon mode, I just wanted to thank you guys for all your support. If you guys liked the vid, please consider dropping a like and hitting the subscribe button, as it does truly help out a lot. Now back to Void Pantheon. So Void Pantheon is the new and harder form of Pantheon that was introduced in the patch. You can only choose to do either Void Pantheon or normal Pantheon during each cycle. You cannot do both, and once you pick one, you cannot back out and try to do the other. This new mode of Pantheon will have new relics and will require you to bring several teams. To unlock Void Pantheon, you need to have beat stage 26-4 of the main campaign and completed 15 runs of normal Pantheon. I have not done a run of Void Pantheon yet. This is going to be my first run of this mode. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys want a more in-depth guide for this mode. So looking at this run, it looks like they banned the Shadow Arc faction. It appears as though each run will feature either a random hero class ban, so either no fighters, no mages, no tanks, or no support, or a factional ban, and it will vary from player to player and run to run, so your friend might have tanks banned this run while you might have guardians banned this cycle. I'm hoping the Shadow Arc faction ban won't hurt me too much, but let's see how this goes. So for the first fight, it looks like we'll be getting more rewards than the original Pantheon, but the enemies also have iconic weapons as well. This enemy team is kind of threatening, so let's see what we can do. So I'm going to be bringing Archie, I think. I'll bring Leonidas to tank the Susanoo and maybe Naga behind him so she can CC the Susanoo while he dashes as well. I might bring Artemis to burst down the Chiron, hopefully. Actually no, never mind. I'll bring in Freya to chain him instead, and I'll drop Leo for Odin and bring Archie opposite to Chiron to burst him down. And for the last slot, I'll bring in Western Queen. Not sure how scaled the enemies are. I'm hoping it won't be too bad, but let's see how this goes. So it looks like my heroes did take a fair bit of damage compared to the original Pantheon, so the enemies are definitely stronger. Oh, and it looks like they updated the relic system as well. Relics will now also give a small bravery or wisdom stat boost, which should help out a lot. On one hand, I don't want to pick the demon armor piece because it will reduce my HP at the start, but since it is the beginning, let's just YOLO and pick it anyways. Oh, and looks like whenever you pick a God's Blessing here, it will automatically be at max stars, which is pretty nice. I'm going to be picking Aphrodite's Blessing here because I don't want my heroes to die from enemy burst at the start, just in case I come across any really annoying enemy teams. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, that one wasn't too bad. Archie just went brr. Oh, and another demon set piece. Looks like this one will be boosting my bravery points by 3 as well, which should help out quite a bit since I'm using Archie. Now, I also won't be losing HP at the start since I have 2 demon set pieces. Let's see which one I want to pick here. So Athena's Blessing will be giving my frontline a lot of survivability and tankiness, which is really helpful, so I'll probably pick this. It'll protect my frontline from damage after Aphrodite's Charm Blessing wears off, which should also protect my backline as well. An enemy Faust is slightly concerning. I don't want him exploding and killing all my units. But it looks like he died early there, so I don't have to worry about that. Hey, let's go! Looks like we will have the full demon set for this run, which should help out tremendously. I'm hoping this will make my team strong enough to not die to a breeze from the enemy, but I have heard a lot of horror stories from people about a lot of the enemies here. Oh, okay, this battle wasn't too bad either. Ooh, these are some new relics that we can choose. Okay, so let's see. Homoric Epic will reduce all my heroes' cooldowns by a good chunk, and every time they use an active skill they'll gain a shield, which should make them pretty chunky. The Wolf one would reduce the amount of heals enemies get by 50%, and it'll howl every 10 seconds, reducing their current HP by 10%. For Wings of Victory, after each time one of my heroes uses an active skill, their energy attack restoration should be increased by 10%, and their damage dealt will also increase, and this can stack up to 6 times. This is a bit tough, but I'll probably go with Homoric Epics because it will reduce my cooldowns and make my heroes more tanky, and I want to make sure my heroes don't die. Okay, so for this one we have Poseidon, who will CC enemies a bit and increase their magic damage taken, but I'm not really using any magical DPS right now. Zeus's Blessing would reduce my cooldowns and do some nice damage to them, and who doesn't love more damage? Ares would reduce their defense by 50% and deal some more damage. I'm going to go with Zeus's Blessing because it has hero cooldown reduction, and that's going to pair really well with the other relics I also have. Okay, so it looks like stage 9 is going to be the first instance where we will need to use 2 teams. So if I hit challenge, it gives me the first team, but when I go to the second team, I can't challenge it or check its power until I probably beat the first team, which is interesting. Let's see how this first fight goes. Okay, so Typhoon's shield is gone, which makes it pretty easy to kill this fight. And for the second fight, it looks like both teams should have about equalish power, so I am a little worried since I don't have another healer on this team, which is unfortunate, but I think we can burst them down really quickly. Let's go with a team like... this, and hopefully it'll work out in our favor. Okay, so that one was a little bit closer, but still pretty doable. Okay, so for this one, I'll probably pick Pantheon Guide as it'll boost our stats and give us 3 points in Bravery, which should help boost our physical damage by a bit, which is what both my teams use. So for this one, we have Poseidon, who can add some additional CC, Ares, who can add some more damage, or Demeter, who can heal us and give us some energy. I'll pick Demeter for this one since it'll boost our healing and reset some of our skills. Right now I'm mostly just picking relics that'll help my team survive because I don't want them dying before I face the final boss at the end. So for this fight, let's just go with our current teams here. Okay, so that one wasn't too bad. So for the second fight, the Marduk and Susanoo are the main threats, but they shouldn't be attacking any of my units at the start because of Aphrodite's charm. I think Marduk is going to be the bigger threat once the blessing wears off and he's no longer charmed, so I'm going to try and kill him with my Artemis ASAP. Oh my, the enemies are killing my heroes, which is not what I want. Okay, so we got rid of all the threats, so this one should be a wrap. We have some more legendary relics to choose from. We have Wings of Victory, Cupid's Golden Arrow, and the Staff thingy. Cupid's Golden Arrow looks enticing. I'll probably pick it because I want to burst enemies as soon as possible while they are charmed at the start. For this fight, I'll probably use the same teams again because why not? So we killed the annoying stuff, and now I'm gonna hope the Loki doesn't pull off the Uno reverse sweep on me. Never mind, he's dead. For the second team, the enemy Gabrielle looks annoying, but I don't really have a good way of attacking her, so let's go with something like this. And wham bam, thank you ma'am, we killed everyone. Nice. I'll be picking golden apples here because just in case my healers die, I still have a good way to heal, which is PogChamp. Okay, so it looks like the boss here is Tiamat. Some of my friends and guild members got Kronos instead, but I guess we get the cool dragon instead. Not too shabby. And it looks like this time there's a boss and 4 heroes, so let's see what we can do. And she's dead. Let's see what we get from the chest at the very end. Some Divinity Gem chests and Faith bags and one Astro Fate crystal. I'll take it. That's gonna wrap up the video. Don't forget to drop a like if you liked the vid and hit the sub button. I'll have some more videos coming up soon, but let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see next. Peace out, Girl Scouts.